This is the Anfield Humidor podcast. Once again, not smoking.
Where we built our own door.
We built a door, and it's humid in here.
It is humid.
Yeah, it's because it's so snowy outside.
It's a little
snowy.
It's a little wet.
It's a little wet. Wet poo. Remember wet poo from Salzburg? Sounds like wet poo.
That's gross.
It's disgusting. Every time the commentator says wet poo, I think, or it's mwet poo. It starts with an M.
Wet poo?
Mwet poo?
So like I
think wet poo.
Like I ate like Japanese food last night and now I have wet poo?
Yeah. Something like that.
So this is the Anfield Humidor podcast.
Stop laughing at your own jokes. They're not funny.
Yeah, you're not funny, dude.
Oh, thank you.
This is the Anfield Humidor podcast where both the hosts aren't funny. And we talk about Liverpool.
We do.
We talk about Liverpool. We talk about the games, talk about goals, talk about players, talk about everything, talk about each other, talk about how much you suck.
Talk about whatever we want.
Whatever we want.
And we're going to talk about the Salzburg game, the Salisbury steak game.
Salisbury steak.
Salisbury steak.
Where we won 2-0, came up victorious, top of the group, top of the league. Liverpool's on a high right now.
They are.
And it feels good.
It feels great.
It feels real good. I feel good. We're on the top of the league now. We're on the top of the group too. No, it feels good.
It does feel good.
It feels good right now. But it's a great game. We had what? We had a goal from Nabi. We had a goal from Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah, I want to say real fast.
What do you want to say about him?
Mohamed Salah, is that not the best Egyptian name you've ever heard? It's got Mohammed, the prophet, and then Salah.
He wasn't a prophet. Like a quote unquote prophet.
You're right, exactly.
He was wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Quote prophet. And you got Salah, which is like Selah. Salah? Isn't that a word in whatever language they speak? Egyptian? What do they speak over there?
Arabic.
Gibberish?
Arabic. And
Gibberick?
No, you're
Gibberick.
wrong. I think you're wrong. I think Salah is Hebrew. So that comes from like Old Testament Hebrew Bible.
Okay.
Salah means rest. So in like the book of Psalms, it's a book of songs and they would say rest. They would say, they would do like, you know how like verses in songs, halfway through the song, there's like a pause. That pause is Salah.
So Mohammed Salah is the prophet rests.
You're stupid.
And he rested on a couple of those finishes, by the way.
He did.
A couple of them.
He rested.
One of them he didn't rest.
Because he finished. Because
he finished.
But, yeah. So, that's it.
We're going to talk about all that in just a second. And, guys, we'll see you in how long?
I don't know. We got a couple minutes. We got to prepare some segments. We have our real fake news. We have some game chat coming up. We have bedtime stories with Brian and Andrew.
I'm excited about that.
I love it.
I'm excited.
And we have a good show. So sit back, put your headphones on high, and enjoy the show.
We're back. We're black. We're white.
We're white. We're white.
I wanted to say we're back and we're black.
I mean, we're super white that you decided to dress up as a European today for Halloween.
Look at me. I got that good old Henderson hair.
You have the Henderson hair.
Okay.
And then you have the like the Claude Van Damme of, what's his name? The actor? Claude Claude Van Damme. What's his name?
Van Damme.
Yeah, who? What's his first name?
I don't know.
Claude Van Damme?
Some French horse-eating garbage.
You have that outfit. The Ménage à Trois outfit.
Outlet?
Receptacle. You installed some outlets.
Receptacle.
You made some outlets up here.
I did.
So we have a new studio. I came in today for our first episode since... who'd we play last?
Everton.
No.
Bournemouth.
Boring
mouth.
Boring mouth episode.
Yeah.
You bought like 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7 new things. We have like a lamp. We have 3 new outlets installed.
I'm trying to perfect the studio.
We got
wires everywhere. We got echoes everywhere, which we're gonna fix one of these days.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. But we just won against
Salisbury steak.
Salisbury steak. We poured A1 steak sauce all over them, gobbled them up to bits.
How'd we order it?
We ordered them. I'm gonna go ahead and say we ordered them medium rare. Because they were on fire. I should have said well. We ordered them well done because they were on fire. They were good.
You don't know anything about food.
Well, tell me I'm wrong there. Well done steak on fire. right?
That sounds gross.
But it sounds gross.
It's like enjoy your charcoal, and also you have to wait 20 minutes to eat it. Like, it's horrible.
How should I have said that?
Salisbury steak sucked, and we won 2-0.
But they didn't suck, and we won 2-0. That's the more important.
They had a good game. They
That's
did
the
play
more
well.
important note there.
They played well,
They
but
did.
Liverpool played better than feta.
Yo, Liverpool was better. They were better than what? Feta?
Feta, like the cheese.
Feta cheese.
Tastes better with feta.
Feta better.
Everything's better with feta.
You're a better.
I'm not.
No.
Wish I was.
I wish you were too. I wish we had the money to bet. To be betters.
But good game.
Good game.
Good win.
Good win.
I'll take the points.
Yeah.
I was worried. We mentioned that last podcast. We're
Yeah.
like, dude, listen, if we lose this Salzburg game and Napoli beats Genk, which they did, and then they fired their manager.
I thought like 2 games ago, 3 Champions League games ago, this is a lock. We're good.
I was
We're
worried.
set. And that game could have gone differently.
Yeah.
Could have gone differently.
But we'll get into that. Before we get into all the game talk and nonsense, let's go over some real fake news headlines.
Oh, I like that.
Let's do it.
I like that. Real fake news brought to you by 2 dumb, stupid, moronic, beer-drinking dummies, Americans from the other side of the globe. Some are real.
Some are fake.
You decide.
Who?
You.
Who?
The 2 Utes.
The listener?
The listener.
The Utes?
The Utes.
The Udins?
Remember the 2 Utes from My Cousin Vinny?
Did you call them Jews?
I didn't.
It sounded like you did.
Jews.
Careful.
Careful.
I don't know what to say.
I know.
Real fake news.
Liverpool have been some Jews with their purchasing these days.
Yeah?
They got to buy some players.
Yeah, buy a player.
Yeah.
Buy somebody. January is just around the bend.
Just around the bend.
That's a
Isn't that a
Pocahontas song.
song? Is it
Just around the river bend. Yeah, that's like
Pocahontas?
that's Disney.
Pocahontas? Is that Indian? Pocahontas? Indian, Arabic, Hebrew?
It's not
Mohammed Salah?
You're so stupid.
Okay, go ahead. Real fake news.
You start though.
Am I starting?
Yeah, it says Brian number 1.
Oh, you're right.
That's you.
You're right. I did write these.
Let's do it.
Slide the computer over because we are unprepared. Okay, here we go. Jurgen Klopp is optimistic. The injury that required Dejan Lovren
Kloppomistic.
to be Kloppomistic. Twitter handle. Shout out. Call back. All the things. Jurgen Klopp is Kloppomistic. The injury that required Dejan Mustard to be substituted for the second game in succession in Tuesday's 2-0 win over Salzburg is not serious. The Liverpool defender was forced from the field with a knock and replaced by Joe Gomez after 53 minutes of play at Red Bull Arena. Andrew's laughing at me.
You just call him Dejan Mustard like
I
it's
did.
nothing.
Yeah, well, it's nothing.
Keep going.
Lovren also had to leave the action during the first half of Saturday's victory at Bournemouth with an issue Klopp later revealed to be a cramp. So it seems like no big deal.
I know, but it seems like a minor deal.
No big
I
deal.
feel like minor deals become big deals.
big deal. No big deal like a vasectomy, which we have to get pretty soon.
No big deal like an Mbappe acquisition. That's what we need.
That's a big
That's
deal.
what we need soon.
Is a vasectomy or an Mbappe? What's a bigger deal? You and I getting vasectomies together. Vasectomy brothers.
What's a bigger deal?
Yeah.
Mbappe coming to Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's bigger than you.
I would get an unnecessary vasectomy for him to come to Liverpool. And then I'd get it reversed.
It's necessary.
Snip, snap, snip, snap.
You have
office.
you have 3 kids, and you have no time.
Yeah.
4 kids with no time would be bad. So that would be a very necessary vasectomy. Can I go with my headline?
You can.
All right.
One of these days. Don't sniff in the mic.
Stop telling me what to do. 37 Manchester City fans have been charged with animal cruelty after an illegal cockfighting ring was found near the grounds. One City fan was quoted saying, "We're 14 points below Liverpool. We need something fun that will take the edge off." Another fan said, quote, "We're dirty, filthy Manx, and we got nothing doing, and we're not doing well in the Premier League. Watching 2 roosters fight to death makes me happier than a Brazilian in a Speedo." We suck.
Don't you like how I always put "we suck" at the end of those?
You always do something like, "We are not a good team," like at the end of your news headlines. Brian,
Okay.
take it away.
Here I come. Slide that computer over. Jurgen Klopp expects Joel Matip to be sidelined for at least another fortnight.
Oh.
Fortnight? What's a
Yeah.
fortnight? 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay, so for the American listeners, Jurgen Klopp expects Joel Matip to be sidelined for at least another 2 weeks. Matip has not featured for Liverpool since
Fortnite.
October 20th, due to a knee issue and has been left out of the Red squad for the FIFA World Cup this month. Klopp said, quote, "It was not like after 4 weeks or so that it was already as we wished. so we have to wait another 2 weeks. In these situations, I would think, and then we will see. But then he would
I don't know what that quote means.
But I know it's a tough one.
I can't understand
There's a language barrier on
so
that
much.
one. But then we will have been out for 6 weeks or so. Matip. If it is perfect, fine. But he might need to rebuild his physical things as well, which is not too cool. But it is nothing too serious. So what? Let me say what he's saying.
What you're saying.
He's saying we thought after 4 weeks he'd be okay, but he's not okay. We got to wait 2 more weeks. That's what he's saying. We got to wait a fortnight. A fortnight.
Why doesn't he? Listen, I know
Fortnite's
German.
a video game.
I know German is like there's a language barrier there.
Motherland.
Why not just say something like that? Why not you just say we thought he was going to be injured for 4 weeks. He's injured for 2 weeks.
Well, because that's his way to say that.
Yeah, but he goes.
He's also on the spot.
He goes. It was not like after 4 weeks or so that it was already as we wish. So we have to wait another 2 weeks. I would think then we will see, but then we will have to be out for 6 weeks or so. If it's perfectly fine.
He's in a press conference under pressure. That's the crap you come out with.
I feel like he gets nervous.
Yeah, he's also asked the dumbest questions known to man all day long.
Yeah.
All day long. Questions he doesn't know the answer to.
Hey, Jurgen, you're playing Leicester in 4 weeks. Who are you going to start? What?
I don't think Leicester. I think the next game. He goes, doofus.
I don't think these situations apply to this situation.
In these situations, you should be kicked out of the press conference. Goodbye.
And in these moments. All right, my news headline.
Go ahead.
Can I sniff into the mic? After the discovery of the Manchester City fans' cockfighting rings, more types of animal fighting have been found amongst the sleazy Manx. There have been reports of pigeon fights, toad fights, cat fights, and dog fights. They even found a high-profile fight between the formerly extinct dodo bird and a rooster. The leader of the ring was quoted saying, "Yes, we found a small family of dodos and we let them all fight till there was just one left. We were so happy to see the last dodo die to the champion rooster doo-doo cock in 2019. End quote.
You butchered the last sentence.
I'm sorry.
Read that last sentence.
Yes, we found a small family of dodos and we let them all fight till there was just one left. We're so happy to see that the last dodo died to a champion rooster, dodo cock 2019.
Hashtag. You didn't say hashtag.
Hashtag dodo cock. Oh, I'm sorry. These are new. They're different kind of headlines. You threw me off.
Sorry, everybody.
Why are you sorry for that?
That was funny. And you ruined it.
You know how many things you ruin?
You hack.
You know how many things you ruin?
Yeah?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything. You ruin everything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I love you, Bruddy. Bruddy?
I don't care.
Bruddy or Buddy? Bruddy? Buddy? Buddy's a name.
Who?
Buddy's a name.
Buddy's a name for a dog, dude.
It's also a name for somebody.
No, it's not.
What's up, buddy? My name's
People,
Bud.
see, this is the problem with people today.
My name's Bud.
Is they take dog names and they make them people names.
Interesting. Give me an example.
Buddy.
Max. Maximilian? Maximilian?
Maximilian.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a dog name. Don't name your son Max. Okay. Anything else on the subject?
No.
No?
I have nothing else.
Okay. Shall we get to the Liverpool talk?
Not yet.
Not yet? You have something you want to say.
You wrote a news headline on Joel Matip.
Oh, I forgot to read it.
If I asked you right now
Okay.
to write a poem based off Joel Matip.
Okay.
Right now off the top of your head.
All right.
Could you come up with one?
I'll try.
Go ahead.
Joel Matip. When he was a waiter, he got no tips. And now he's injured, and now he's just a blip. One day, hopefully he comes back. Hopefully that's before Jurgen Klopp gets the sack.
Ooh, that was good. That was good.
You like that?
Off the top of the head, that was really good.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff. Why a cuff? We discussed this before.
I think cuffs off the cuff means like,
But a cuff. What is a cuff?
handcuff. I think it's handcuff.
But handcuff is saying something about the cuff. So the cuff must be your wrist.
Off the cuff.
So
means,
you take the cuff off, and now you can speak?
No,
I don't get it.
I think you're wrong. I think off the cuff means you're speaking freely. I think off the cuff refers to something that is
So it's like I'm taking
free.
the cuffs off
Take handcuffs off,
so my voice can speak.
make it free. I think it's like remove the handcuffs and now you're free. Free speech. Free speech.
Free speech, not available in the UK. Okay, let's move on.
Or the USA anymore.
For real, dude. For real. There's like these anti-bullying laws getting a little interesting. Little interesting. I mean, I don't like bullying. No one should be bullied. But bullying is kind of a way of life. Don't you think?
I don't know where you're going.
Shall we
with
move
this.
on?
I don't know where you're going. I'm trying to sub in, but I didn't know.
Bully? Fully?
Oh, that's just bully. Don't they say that? Bully?
Yeah, they
what
do.
What do they say in England? Oh,
Bully.
just bully, mate.
Bully for that.
Bully, yeah,
Bully for... I don't know what it means. Write in. Podcast at the Anfield Humor.
What the heck does bully mean?
What does bully mean?
Just bully.
What does bully mean? And a fortnight. What is a fortnight? Why did they name the game Fortnite?
I think it's 2
2 weeks. All right. Oh, boy. How far are we into this podcast? 15 minutes already? Oh, my goodness.
How?
I don't know. It's been a load of bollocks. I know what bollocks is, but...
Bollocks?
Bollocks. We can't go into that.
All right, we'll stop.
It is slightly, whatchamacallit. All right.
Peligroso.
Peligroso. Yeah, bad.
Dangerous.
Mal.
No, peligroso.
Oh, you're right.
means dangerous.
Peligroso is dangerous.
Yeah, in Spanish.
You know what's funny?
You don't know anything about other languages except like a little bit of Spanish, and you were still wrong.
I know more Spanish than you.
But you were still wrong.
Okay.
I said peligroso. You said bad.
Yeah. I said Pellegrino. Seltzer. Mineral water.
Oh yeah, it is. San Pellegrino.
Yeah. So it's also Italian.
Back in college when we were.
You went to college?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now do this podcast with you, man. My life. Oh my goodness.
He lived in a basement. He went to college.
You look back and you think that you're
He's an
going to do
orphan?
something
Go
with
ahead.
your life. I'm an orphan, but I can't control that, bro. You got to keep that off the podcast.
No, you're an orphan. Go ahead.
Just because my parents are dead doesn't mean I'm an orphan.
How
I was born in
badly can't you wait till my parents die?
I'm so excited.
You're excited.
That's horrible
Did we
to say.
Did we talk about this already?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
We podcast all the time.
Yeah.
So back to my story.
You don't want to keep talking about dead parents?
No, you call me an orphan. You made
Cheers,
me,
bro. Cheers to your parents.
Cheers. Cheers to
my dead parents.
Cheers to
Who are still alive.
waiting for your parents. I can't drink to that.
Waiting it out.
So no, back in college, Pellegrino water, right? Like that sparkling water, the San Perrier.
Yeah, I love it.
San Perrier.
Perrier.
Dom Perrier, is that
Perrier.
it? Or something
Perrier.
like that? I'm thinking of like champagne or something. But that
Perrier.
the San Pellegrino water that comes with that like blue star in the green bottle.
Yeah.
So when I first went to college, when I was a freshman in college, like when I first started in my university, you start out and you have a dining plan. So when you swipe for your dining plan and your meals and stuff, you get with that like a drink, chips, a main course, and a side or something like that, right? Upperclassmen, so second year and up, were allowed to get San Pellegrino sparkling water.
So they had a class system at CIA.
So you start this college and you're like looking at all the people drinking sparkling water out of these glass bottles, and you're like looking up to them, and you're like, they can drink San Pellegrino. So then when I became second year, that's all I drank. I had a bottle of that everywhere I went. It's just San Pellegrino. It was
that's
I don't
pretty stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. But you
do
were
you think
allowed to
about
drink it. It was just, I don't know. It was just when you got there, you drank it.
Fascinating. I wonder what their goal was for that. To make a bunch of morons. Okay.
Can we talk about the game?
We can.
What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about Salisbury steak. Played a good game, right?
Pause it.
Pause it?
Pause it.
You got it.
No, I gotta pee.
Oh my god.
Pause it on pause it. You got it.
All right, let's get into this Liverpool game.
Can we talk about it?
Yeah, we beat Salisbury steak. Now, let's just talk about real fast. First of all, how awesome that game was to watch. It was back and forth. Salzburg attack.
Ugh.
Liverpool attack. Defending. It was quite a fun game to watch.
Roller coaster.
It was a roller coaster.
It was.
It was like the bipolar nanny, which we've mentioned before. You're doing so good eating your peas.
But you gotta clean your room.
Bipolar nanny. Yeah, it was back and forth. And yeah, like I said, it was just one of those classic games. So much fun to watch. There was a lot on the line. Liverpool showed, I know we say this word all the time, resilience.
Yeah.
Resilience. Also a paint from Sherwin-Williams. Resilience. But yeah, did you enjoy the game?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, the first half I didn't enjoy.
You didn't?
I like watching games with a goal, a buffer.
That's because you're a lighthearted boy.
Lighthearted.
Lighthearted.
We've won every game this season by one goal.
I know.
So it's been pretty
Heavy-hearted.
Pretty heavy-hearted.
Heavy-hearted.
Yeah.
Heavy farted. Farted? Hearted? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What are you
Nothing.
doing? What are you doing?
I'm trying to make it funny.
You're so
Don't laugh,
weird.
Brian. you know how hard I'm trying not to laugh right now?
No hyena laugh.
I'm trying to take the hyena laugh down.
So I like watching Liverpool games.
Yeah.
Where we are up a goal.
Okay.
That's my favorite style of Liverpool to watch.
Just one goal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So even if it's 2-1,
Okay.
1-1, I like that security. What's it
blanket.
called? Like a
Security.
safety
Security
safety
blanket. Safety
cushion.
net.
Yeah,
Safety net.
I like that goal.
Why
Safety
a
net.
safety net, though? Like what? I guess like a baseball. Like a baseball net. That keeps us safe.
Safety nets are for when you're like on a tightrope and you're walking and you fall into a safety net.
Oh, circus.
Why do you not know anything about this?
Dude, I'm homeschooled.
You know anything about anything, though.
I'm a homeschooled boy.
I'm trying to make references, and you're just like, what is a peanut? Pea?
Allergic.
Nut. Allergy. Like, what are you doing?
I doesn't. Listen.
So, I like watching those games with the cushion. A little bit of a cushion where I know that they're playing well.
Yeah.
That first half, it was like, this is a must-win game.
Yeah, but Liverpool played well.
I know, but you watch Liverpool play must-win games.
Yeah.
They play a lot harder. Look at Barcelona.
Yeah.
Look at those kind of games.
And even Klopp said, we're playing this like a final. We're playing this like it's a Champions League final.
Yeah.
And it showed.
Yeah.
It showed in their lineup as well. They put quite a lineup. Quite a lineup. They had Keita, Hendo, Gini. Remember we said Ox, Hendo, Gini is number one? Well, I'm going back on that slightly now.
Keita is playing phenomenally.
Yeah.
He looks so good behind the ball.
He does.
I want him on every starting lineup from here till the end of the league.
They at least need to keep trying that lineup.
Why will he not play league games? I hope he comes back against Watford and play league games.
With Fabinho being out, he's coming back. For sure.
No Ox? No Ox?
Ox will come back. It just depends on the game. It depends on the game we need. What do you think about Keita, good old Black Beauty? What do you think about his defensive play that game?
It was good.
It was good, right?
It was good. Surprisingly good.
Yeah, and he didn't...
For a young, scrappy offensive midfielder.
How old is he?
26?
You think that's a young...
Alexa, how old is Naby Keita?
Ronnie Magsanak is 53 years old.
I didn't ask about Ronnie Manson.
Wrong! Hey, Alexa, how old is Naby Keita?
Naby Keita is 24 years old.
24.
24.
Okay.
Alexa coming in hot there.
That was good. You said it right, though. I said Naby Keita. You were like, Naby Keita.
Yeah, you got to say it with that... where's he from? Hey, Alexa, where is Naby Keita from?
I found a Nabil Rizk, MD. It is 67.2 miles.
Alexa, shut up! Alexa don't know crap.
Can I Google Naby Keita?
You think he's from Ireland? I'm going to go ahead and say no. Is he from Sweden?
Guinean.
He's Ghanaian.
He's from
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian. That's how you say it?
Yeah, Ghanaian.
I said Guinean.
He's Guinean.
Guinean's
Lord Guinean.
It's like a wizard name.
Yeah.
Guinean.
Guinean, cast a spell on that Salzburg. Cast that A1 steak
Let
sauce.
them score no goals.
Worcestershire.
You're so stupid.
I am stupid. Drinking a Miller High Life. Can we just talk about these beers real fast you bought? Can you explain
I had to.
the beers?
I had to.
This guy buys himself.
Show the camera.
What's
Show
the
the
name? What's the name of the beer you bought?
I'm drinking Mind Haze from Firestone.
Mind Haze. That's a heavy beer.
So yeah,
IPA.
It's an IPA. It's an IPA.
Yeah.
It's 6%. So it's I don't know.
Not bad.
No, it's not horrible.
Tastes good.
Delicious. You wouldn't know. 'Cause-
I'll take a sip. Give me a sip.
You're drinking that. So we knew we were podcasting today. It's a good IPA.
Oh, it's my kind of beer right there.
No, it's not. We're drinking we're podcasting today, so we always like to have something to drink while we're doing it. So I went with an IPA, and I was looking in the beer section for a beer to grab, and I saw these little, I don't know if anyone's watching on YouTube, but it's this little 7-ounce can or bottle of Miller High Life. It's the cutest thing in the world.
And he bought that because I'm a cute little 7-ounce can.
So I bought the beer.
I have a cute little 7-ounce can.
And I no, you don't.
I do. It's little.
And I text you. I was like, I can't wait for you to see the beer that I bought for you. I was so excited to show you. I show up with this tiny little 6-pack of little micro beers for like, can you say midgets?
Yeah.
For like midgets, for small, tiny people.
It's hot. 7-ounce Miller High Life, a.k.a. midget beer.
It's the funniest thing.
Little people
So
beer.
he's got this little tiny beer.
Do you know midgets? Let me tell you a quick fun fact about midgets. Or little people,
We are
as they
nowhere
say.
into this game.
That's okay. Do you know that Boeing The airplane company?
Yeah.
They hired the most midgets out of any company in the world
Why?
because they need little people to get into tight spaces. Is that not the coolest thing ever?
I don't know.
That's awesome. You need little people with brains. You can't have kids. Kids are stupid. I got 3 of them. And
So Boeing hires midgets.
they hire them. Now, someone told me that. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think so. I think I'm right. I think so. I think I'm right. But yeah, it's a fun little fact there. Has nothing to do with Liverpool. Should Liverpool hire a midget? Quick little midget. All right, let's continue. We were talking about Keita. Naby Keita, where he was from. He's Ghanaian. The Ghanaian gerbil. Nope. The Ghanaian snake. Nope. What's Ghanaian? New Guinea. Papua New Guinea. Papa. Nope. Wrong country?
Yeah, I think so. I think New Guinea.
We're showing how American we are right now. We know nothing.
I like this podcast.
Let me tell you about...
I like this format already.
Yeah, me too. Let me tell you about culture. And I've heard other people say this as well. People give Americans crap about not knowing about other cultures. Our country is freaking huge. It's huge. So Texas, how far away is Texas as compared to England versus France?
18-hour drive.
Exactly. That's why we don't know. You Europeans are across. We're crapping on Europeans right now. They're the people who listen to our podcast.
I don't.
We
think
love
so.
you. We love you. But they're across the pond. Ocean?
Pond.
Pond?
You said it right.
Did I say pond?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, across the
Sea?
pond.
Across the sea?
No, pond.
Pond.
They call it the pond.
They call it the pond.
They call the ocean between
Pond
them and
hockey.
France the pond, or the ocean between us and them the pond?
I don't know.
Across the pond. Where are you going on
Hey,
holiday?
Alexa.
Stop.
Stop.
Where are you going on holiday? Oh, across the pond.
Across the pond.
I
They're coming to
feel
America.
like they're coming to America.
Yeah, they're coming to America. So
It's across the channel, the English channel.
Ah.
So the English channel divides. You're really uneducated.
Homeschooled. I was homeschooled. Truant officer.
Oh man.
But yeah, we're talking about Naby Keita and what a good game he had. And it was something, it was honestly, like you said before.
I want him.
You want to see him start every time?
I want him in every game.
Dude, I'm down.
I want him in every game.
I'm down.
I want Henderson, and it sucks. I'm sorry. I love you, Genie. I want Henderson, Fab, Keita. I want it.
Interesting
I
lineup.
want it. I want it. Henderson, Fab, Keita.
That right there, son. You're smart.
That's what I want.
You're smart.
I love Genie Wijnaldum.
You went to college.
I love you. I really
Colegio.
do. I think. Listen, you have one of my favorite chants, so that gives you one.
Genie Wijnaldum, da 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 da. Genie Wijnaldum, da 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 da.
These
We're
mics
done
were
chanting.
bouncing.
They were booming, baby. Booming. Booming like a baby.
But I love you, Genie. I really do. Naby, man. Naby Keita. I bought your jersey for a reason, Naby.
Yes!
I did.
You bought his jersey before he was famous.
I know.
You did.
I know.
You're like, this boy's gonna be
This
something.
boy's going to be something.
He got injured. Didn't get a chance.
I know it sucked.
He got injured. Didn't get a chance to play because we got different lineups. You know, whatever. Now he's getting his chance to shine with Fabinho being out.
He's going to shine. He's going to shine. I know Genie, and he scored. I know Genie scored a goal a couple games ago, and he's great, and he's got good footwork, and he kills it in the Netherlands, and he's a great player. He's a great player. I want to see Naby start. I do. I really do. Because he brings this.
There's a start right there. Oh,
No, I know.
You're saying with Fabinho,
but I'm saying with
being
Fab.
out. Yeah.
He brings this fire, Naby.
Yeah.
And I think the strikers like having somebody who's a little confident offensively.
Yes.
And you have Fab, who's great.
Good
You have
point.
Henderson, who's great. But you have Naby, who is a goal scorer.
Yeah.
He's super offensive minded. And he wants to be involved in goals. And he presses. And he's creative. He has chances.
I mean, we argued about it last podcast. You were telling me how I was saying Naby Keita was the best technical, best.
You're right. But we're wrong.
What was that? What was that? I was right.
You said he was the best midfielder.
Naby. What do you call it? Naby or Naby?
I say Naby Keita.
Naby?
Naby Keita.
Naby. So he should get a big old truck with some Naby tires. Naby Keita, Naby tires?
Nobody knows what those are.
Nothing? Okay.
Nobody.
Yeah, I was extremely excited. Extremely excited. He put such a performance in our last 2 games. Such a performance. I was so impressed. Quite impressed. Now it's like, Naby, what's going to go on? What's going to happen? What's going to happen?
So if you had to give...
these choices.
If you had to give You suck.
Go ahead.
If you had to give Naby a rating as a footballer
Okay.
out of 10, What would it be?
Oh, it's got to be a 9.
9.
It's going to be a 9.
Ox.
8.5.
Start Nabby.
Yeah. I mean, I'd much rather have Nabby in there running the attacking midfield. I'd much rather have that than Ox. Ox I look at more, I don't know. I look at Ox like a sub. I look at him coming in, bringing in some power.
You know what I look at this as?
What?
Nobby's black, and he is back. That's what I look at.
Just like we are. We were
he's
back
black
in black.
and black.
Yeah, back in black.
He's back in black.
Isn't that an AC/DC album?
That's Back in Black, yeah.
Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Back
He's
in black.
black.
Just like AC/DC, baby.
Just like they're all white.
I hate AC/DC. Ugh. Didn't grow up in the right time to like AC/DC.
So, on the topic of Nobby,
we're going to move on.
knocked a goal out.
He did knock a goal out.
That was good.
Yeah.
It was a good shot.
It was a great shot. It's
He
a
had
shame.
a couple good shots.
I was just going to say that. It's a shame he missed his chance when good old Mohamed Salah, good old Mohamed gave him that wonderful pass, and he couldn't put it away. That's not Nabby's fault. He didn't put it away. It's not his fault. He had little time, but he did that same outside the boot right foot.
Oh, dude, he's so good on the ball.
He's really good, dude.
He's so good on the ball.
I'd love to see him on the training ground. I bet he's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Quite impressive
Yeah,
as I sip my 7-ounce.
I love it, dude. You look like a little kid. It's so funny. I love watching you drink. That's why I got you that beer.
I love a bottle like this, though. Like a little... I want Pellegrinos in this bottle. Put a little lime on that. Maybe a little tequila. Good stuff, though. But yeah, so he was unbelievable. Let's move on to... Because we got nothing else to say about the good old Nobby tires. Mohamed Salah. I want to talk about him real fast. I want to talk about his missed chances. Okay, he missed a few.
That's been the topic of every podcast we've ever recorded. Everyone.
Let me finito first. Okay? He missed some chances. And then what does he do?
Scores a goal.
He scores a Mohamed Salah goal, which I like to say making something out of nothing. Making nothing out of something.
No, making something out of nothing.
Making something out of nothing. Like our podcast, we talk about nothing, we'll talk about something.
Talk about nothing?
I think our new slogan should be: we talk about nothing while talking about nothing. That's probably a little more realistic
for this episode.
Yeah, exactly. But Mohamed Salah, this is what impresses me about the dude. Now we're going to go over all the goals in a second, but what impresses me about Mohamed is he had that easy, simple chance. He had that easy, simple chance that he missed. Easy, simple. That's a little harsh.
That's a double negative, right?
It is. Easy, simple.
Easy, simple?
So that's hard now.
Yeah.
So it was a hard chance then.
Easy, simple.
Yeah. Anyway, he missed that.
negative.
He missed that chance. He did a couple things. He shot the ball right at the keeper, right at good old Weird Al Stankovic.
Stankovic.
Good old Stankovic, stanky keeper. And he still has the confidence to pull off something like he did. He kept smiling that whole game.
Yeah.
And I love that. Love that. Good old prophet smile.
He's a false prophet.
He's a good old false prophet smile.
There you go. I like that.
You like that better?
I like that better.
I like me too. I like that better too.
False prophet smile.
False prophet smile.
Hashtag. No, Mohammed. Dude, it's like... Dude, our relationship with Mohamed Salah, bro.
Dude, I was on the 105 and I... Go ahead.
Our relationship with Mohamed Salah is like the way Liverpool played this game today. It's like you love him so much. I love him.
Yeah.
Mo, I want to see him on every game. But he misses so many chances.
Lately.
This year, bro, Mo's been off for months.
Maybe he's been off with his goal scoring. Everything else, he's been great with.
I don't care.
Okay.
I want you to score goals, Mo.
Oh, okay.
You scored 46 in 1 year.
All right. It's a different year. It's a different year.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
It doesn't.
You're
It doesn't.
wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you are.
Listen, you put forth a performance like that in a year. And then how many goals do you have this year? 10?
Not that many.
9.
He's like 10th on the score sheet.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Mo?
But it's not just about the scoring.
Mo, I'm waiting for you. I miss you, Mo. I want you back. You killed it 2 years ago. You killed it last year.
Yeah.
He killed it last year.
But he's killing it this year, too.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I disagree. He's killing it in... Wrong! I hate you. No, I want to talk over here
Okay. Talk over there.
because I'm getting mad.
All right. Get mad.
Because Mo, this podcast format is so hard to do.
It's not. It's great. Watch your wire.
This Mohamed Salah
Right.
is a different Mo. It's a new Mo.
A Numo.
It
sounds like a phone. The Numo by Aramco. Go ahead.
His necessity on this team.
Yeah.
The influence he makes on this team now is based off of chances created and creativity. Where before it was based off chances capitalized on and goal scoring ability. So now your star striker, your number one paid player on Liverpool, is good to have on the field because he makes a lot of shots and a lot of chances. But where's your production? Where's your production, Mo?
Against Salzburg. Major
He
production.
scored a goal.
He scored a ridiculous goal. Ridiculous.
I know.
And created chances for Naby. Created chances. He did great.
Who was Naby's assist off of?
Good old Sadio.
It was Mane.
It was.
He's the unsung striker in Liverpool. I think Mane, with this game and this conversation, Mane has now become Liverpool's number one striker.
He is.
100%.
I don't disagree with that.
And I put Firmino at number 2.
Nah.
What's that noise?
That's a tough call.
It's like a door
That's
opening.
a tough call. They're different players, Firmino and Salah. Different players.
Yeah, I know, but
Different people. Different amount of hair.
different country of origin.
Different country of origin.
One's Brazilian,
One likes to wear Speedos.
and one likes to wear burkas.
Oh,
we said it at the
high
same
five! That's how you know we're in sync, baby.
love it. I
All right,
love it.
you got a little bit of time left, so let's continue here. We talked about Naby Keita. Let's go over the goals. We got 2 goals.
Naby
Naby
and Mo.
Mo. We kind of discussed them a little bit, so we can continue a little bit. But Sadio Mane, man of the match for me. Man of the match. He worked hard. He's been insane. Sadio has not dropped off like Mohamed over the last 3 years. He's been ridiculous. And just the fact that he made that chance happen. Sadio, when you are on the outside of the 18 as a Salzburg player, and the outside of your own 18, and Mane's in front of you, oh my goodness.
How do you defend that?
That's like being at the DMV and the lady saying, "I can't help you." That's what it's like. It's all hope is lost because he's going to get by you. He's going to get the cross off. It's going to happen. And he did. He got that cross off somehow. And what was Stankovic doing? Stankovic
He played outside the what distance?
18.
Is, no, the first line.
6-yard box.
He was outside the 6-yard box for every single shot on goal, dude.
He had some great saves. Some good
breakup play.
He was running around like a chicken in a cockfight there for a little Callback. And man, he came out on both goals. He came out. Should he have? I don't know. I don't know.
No,
I don't think so.
No, not against the European champions.
He should stick with right and parodies.
In the European
Weird Al Stankovic.
In the European group stages. I can't talk.
This guy, he's worried he's got to go to work now. But so that Mane to Keita goal, Keita had not much to do, but he did his job. He did what he had to do. Let's go into the Mohamed goal real fast. We talked about it a little bit, but he got that ball from Hendo.
Listen, this goal, I just talked a little bit of crap on Mo. Not crap, but
it was crap.
I just want to see you produce more, man. I want to see you produce more. I want to see you be the star striker that you are, that you got signed to be. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Again, but this goal though, completely countered to what I'm saying.
Yes.
That was a phenomenal goal.
Yeah.
And Mo Salah, I think, is responsible for 2 of the best goals of Liverpool this season. I think that was
the
one
first
of them.
one?
The first one was Trent to Robbo to Mo header against Man City. That goal was everything Liverpool.
It was.
And I know we're joking around this podcast. I know we're having fun. That goal, though, seriously, was the embodiment of this season. Mm-hmm. Dependency on your strikers, relying on stability of your midfield and your backfield.
And the right back, left back.
It was so good.
Yeah.
And I think Mo's header against Man City is the goal of the year for Liverpool so far.
Sure.
Or Fab's shot. It just tainted for that foul. But
for me, I go with that Mo shot.
So
Fab shot is 1,000,000 to 1 shot. Go ahead.
But so Mo is responsible for that goal. He hit that header. Oh my goodness, that goal was so good.
Unbelievable.
This goal was an amazing goal.
It was like a Suarez goal.
It looked, yeah.
It was like a Suarez goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like this, no matter what, no matter where he was in that kick, he was going to find the back of the net.
Yeah.
It was such a good shot. And for him to...
He didn't even look.
You know what
by
was
the way.
more impressive than the goal?
What?
The touch. The touch on the defender to free up that 1 foot of space, that one step.
And the desire from Mo to continue.
He has that every time. He hasn't...
He's missed chances.
Mo, I know, but Mo hasn't gone down intentionally in a long time.
Yeah.
He has this desire to score. We talked about it last
And he
podcast.
wore a backpack this game too.
Yeah,
I forget who it was by.
Koulibaly backpack.
It was a different backpack, but he wore an Austrian backpack.
Oh yeah,
Motherland.
They fouled him.
Yeah.
They fouled him. Never mind.
Okay.
I came up with a bad
All right,
joke.
so you have to go. How it's 4:57. You got to go in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So for the last 3 minutes of this podcast, I know this is a different podcast. We're just trying stuff out here. For the last 3 minutes, let's talk about Holland.
No.
No?
Okay.
Okay.
For the last 3 minutes of this podcast, we're going to do bedtime stories with Brian and Andrew.
Oh, okay.
Let's end it
Can it
right.
be about Holland? What name did you write?
Minamino.
Minamino. Okay, let's do a bedtime story about Minamino. So this is a new segment that we're trying out. No?
Don't even introduce it.
Okay, go for it, Andrew. Go.
Bedtime stories with
Go.
Minamino.
You start.
Once upon a time, there was a little minnow. A little tiny fish, a minnow. And he was swimming. And this minnow, he had the
He
desire.
met a minnow.
No. He had the desire. We can't interrupt each other.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This little minnow had a desire to grow one day to be a professional footballer. That's what he wanted to be. He wanted to play football for the European Champions League. So, tiny little minnow grew up. He was bullied. He was
Bullied by the trout.
by the rainbow trout who were insecure because their name had rainbow in it.
Ooh. They wore dresses. Go ahead.
And the tiny little minnow, whose name was, what's his first name?
I don't know, but just it's a minnow.
A little minnow. A little minnow.
A minnow.
He was tired of being bullied. So what did he do one day, Brian?
So one day, good old Minnow was tired of being bullied. So he decided to join a gym. And he lived in New York City, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. So he joined Blink Fitness. Good old Minnow joined Blink Fitness and said to himself, I'm going to become the best footballer in the world. But first, I got to get bigger biceps. So he worked every day. And he met a couple friends along the way. That rhymed. One friend he met was the Dragon. That was his nickname, the Dragon. And the Dragon breathed proverbial fire into the brain of Minnow and said, Minnow, you can do this. Nothing can stop you but your own brain. Andrew?
So then the dragon put a spell on the minnow and transformed him into a new creation, Minamino. And Minamino went on to play for the New York City U18 football club. And then he got drafted to the motherland.
The motherland
Of Austria.
And then Minamino did something that no one thought he can do. And he was playing a Champions League game, finally, his dream. And he sent Virgil on his knees with one of the Minamino cutbacks, the famous Minamino cutbacks that he became famous for. And they all cheered, Minamino! You're
lost
better
it.
than Firmino!
You lost it 2-0. You lost it 2-0.
The
End.
end. And that was Bedtime Stories by Brian and Andrew. Off the cuff. Cuff? We talked about cuff already, right?
Off the cuff.
All right, that's the end of the podcast. Andrew has to leave. He's got to work. What do you got, a work dinner?
I have a dinner.
The stupid
I gotta
dinners.
go.
We could have kept talking. only 26, well, 26 plus whatever the other one was. It's been a while.
Yeah, we gotta.
If anyone likes the new format, email us, podcast@theanvilhumidor.com.
Who cares? We're just gonna record it.
Yeah, I don't care either.
We're gonna keep recording this podcast, coming at you strong.
Yep.
Like, subscribe.
Just so you know, people, this podcast ain't going to end.
It's gonna keep going.
It's not going to end.
What episode are we on?
This is 24.
Oh, we got we got a quarter of 100 of episodes done.
Almost
I don't know what I was gonna say.
Almost a quarter.
No, this is 24.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you. Oh, Watford.
Saturday.
Right?
Bye.
See ya. Adios.
Adios.
Adios. Andrew, have fun driving to work. I don't know. I'm
care.
going to miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too.
I'm going to miss you.
But listen, I'm here for you mentally.
Mentally?
I know it. I'm here mentally.
Minamino?
Mentally.
Mentally?
Spiritually. And miniminally.
Hebrew.